When I was younger, during my dating time, I met this guy through a mutual friend. We got talking, and so I met this guy through a mutual friend. We started talking on WhatsApp, messaging each other. And of course, when you meet someone through a mutual friend, you want to, of course, know what they look like. So we asked for pictures, we exchanged pictures. I sent him my picture, he sent me his picture. And when I saw the picture, this guy didn't have, the kind of physique of a man that I usually go for. But we already were talking, and he was talking nice, like a real gentleman. So even without him looking like, a man that I would, physically be attracted to on the go, he he talked like he had something inside that was more beautiful than the outside look. And I don't think any woman is going to trade that just for physical look. For everybody, man or woman, we usually have like the kind of physique for a man or for a woman that would attract us on an instant. But if that look is not there and you get talking to someone and realizes that they possess every other thing that you would want to see in a woman besides the look, or see in a man besides the look, I don't think that anybody is going to trade that for the looks. So when he was talking nicely, even with what I have seen, I decided to still get to know this guy. But this is the catch. This is what happened, and this is the reason for this video. While we were talking, he would describe himself like opposite of what I saw from his pictures. I usually go for a man who is tall, not too fat, not too slim, who is obviously handsome. That's my physique of a man. And he wasn't that at all. He wasn't that. He was short. Any man who is shorter than me is short. I'm 5.7. So if you're not 5.7 or 5.7, you're short for me. So it wasn't there. And he was handsome, obviously, but he wasn't there physically for my physique. But he would describe himself to be that. I don't know if he got to know about my kind of man physically before he started describing himself like that. He would describe himself as tall, handsome, good looking man. And this played a game in my brain. At some point, I began to believe what he was saying. I disregarded the picture I saw, the videos I see while we talk on camera. I disregarded that. In my head now, he is tall. He is very handsome. He has the physique of a man that I usually go for. In my brain, the way he described himself, and it wasn't once, he would constantly describe himself to have this kind of physique that I usually go for, which is tall, handsome, not too fat, not too slim man. And he wasn't that. And he would always, always say, I am the kind of a man that every woman would want to go for. This description of himself played a trick in my head, removed what I saw, and planted what he was saying in my head. And this is the essence of this video. Confidence. Confidence. Many of us describe ourselves to be what sounds ugly. Many of us describe ourselves with, attributes that people actually most times don't see us as. But when you tell someone that you're fat, they begin to see you as fat. When you tell someone that you are ugly, they begin to see you ugly. When you tell someone that you are short, they begin to see you short. Even though you are, even though you are not. What I'm trying to tell you is what self-confidence do to your image, and encouraging you, advising you to start from today. It's never late, and start speaking positivity in your life. Start speaking positive about yourself. When you tell yourself things that are negative, especially when people hear them from your mouth, they believe them. They believe them. Words have power, and it has more power when it comes from your mouth about you. You cannot tell me that you are a bad person and expect me to see you otherwise. You cannot tell me that you are a mean person and expect me to see you otherwise. Even if I wasn't thinking of you to be mean, to be ugly, to be fat, to be a sadist, the moment I hear something like that from your mouth, my brain rewires. And in every little thing, I begin to see those things that you say out of your mouth. Do you see the way a man who is short, very slim, he is in the size that I will consider a small size. He was a small sized man, but he described himself in his head, and what I saw afterwards did not change what he believed about himself till date. I tell you, he still believes he is every woman's dream. He is tall, he is good, he is handsome. He still believes that, and nobody, not me, not anybody, not any woman, will take that away from him. Speak positivity about yourself. Nobody will take that away from you. When you speak about you being ugly and fat and mean and wicked, I see you as such. I used to say things like, I'm a mean person, because when I try to protect myself against, vibes that doesn't vibe with my vibe, and people get hurt because of that, and because I hate seeing people hurt because of my action, and also because I needed to do that in order to protect myself, it registers in my head like, oh, maybe you're being too mean, but I'm being mean to protect myself. So sometimes I would say it before you say it, because I don't want you to say it to me. So I tell you I'm mean, so you know that I'm mean, and I'm going to do what I'm telling you I'm going to do. So stop right now, because if you cross this line, I'm going to do what I tell you I'm going to do when you cross this line. But you know what? I stopped using that word, me. I stopped using that. So I tell you, there is going to be consequences. And don't you ever think that I'm overreacting. So speak positivity about yourself. You are beautiful. You are in the right shape for your body. You are in the right senses for your soul. And you are in the right place for the world. And I am your life coach. See you next time. Bye.